Hi traders, it's me again. Sorry to disturb you. I meant to do a bit of a coaching session with the FMA today, just as an update. So I posted this into the signals room, and as we can see, we have convergence, which is what we always talk about when it comes to price action charts. That's all you're looking for, is price to come into an area where there is hitting a trend line, a support area, a resistance area, and liquidity, of course, is really important. Okay, so they're the key things. But if you get price moving up into an area where there's a massive brick wall, then the chances of the the trade being successful are very high indeed. Just make sure it's 2-to-1 risk to reward. So I'm going to run through a few ideas which might be of interest and help you in your knowledge to ensure your success in terms of price action charts. You don't need to have the advanced pro charts to understand how the price action charts work. You're just looking for prices to merge into an area of interest. So let's just have a look at a few. We can see here, for instance, the US yen. We're long this. You could have been long here, you could have been long here, you could have been long here, you could have been long here. You take your choice. Now, each time that it comes into this area here is coming into convergence with the trend, convergence with the trend, convergence with the trend. And that's what you're looking for. So let's look at something that's not trending, is gold. And I mentioned this in the FMA, didn't I? Just briefly, that the price has come into liquidity, hitting convergence here on a long-term uptrend. So we do expect the price to rally at some stage. And let me just show you a few more. Euro Canadian. Now this is interesting because this is parabolic to the downside as confirmed by the advanced pro chart. So this is downtrend and strong downtrend as well. But if you notice here, the price has not reached liquidity, it's not reached convergence yet. So this is really important to understand. You don't want to get into early. If you do, you'd have to have a much wider stop, and then it'd be difficult to get your 2-to-1 risk to reward. So that's interesting there at 147.00, nice round number, and on liquidity as well. So that's going to be highly successful. And the reason for that is it's parabolic to the downside. Now, pound Aussie is parabolic to the downside, but look, how far has it got to go? So you know that this price, for instance, is highly likely to come up to 194. So you're not interested in this trade. Similar for the Euro Aussie as well, which is parabolic to the downside. So we do expect this price to fall once it rallies a little bit. So we know what is parabolic. You don't have to have the advanced pro charts, as I say, to understand what's parabolic, what is in a strong trend, because I could tell you that every day. So have a look at the US yen. This is a 30-minute chart. And if you see price coming into a convergence area, that's a fantastic way to get in. Let's look at another one, Canadian yen. I haven't seen these lately, but there, the convergence here, outside bar, away it goes. Look at another one, pound yen. Key here is to make sure that the price is hitting the trend line. You don't need to, again, you don't need to look at any other chart. Just the 30-minute chart is sufficient. Once you know the trends are, you're just looking for swing lows on a high liquidity zone. We don't have it in this instance right now. Volumes are very low indeed, but it is coming down to a support area here. So let me just do that for you. So you've got somewhere around there as a support area. So it isn't coming up automatically at the moment. Once it comes up automatically, that's a very strong buying opportunity there, isn't it? As you can here. Let's have a look at a few more. Canadian yen, here. And just make sure that you go for your 2-to-1. So don't wait for me to tell you. Once you have the charts, you have the tools, and it's just a matter of practicing to see, you know, get used to actually seeing these charts. You might not have seen charts like this before. So just come into the chart, know where the trends are. It'll take you 5 minutes literally in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon, whatever. Just come in. Is it hitting high liquidity? It is. Is it hitting the trend line? Yes. Are you buying low? Yes. 2 to 1. Thank you very much.